Hey guys, What5 here with episode number 8 of the West Ham career mode on EAFC 24. Previous episode was not the best in terms of results. Borderline getting sacked worthy, if you think about it, because we are coming to a point in the season where it's kind of make or break. It's the middle of the season. The line will kind of be drawn between teams that are going to go down and teams that are going to get European football, and then there's just the middle. The fucking middle, and we do not want to be stuck in the middle. We want to be going to those European spots. We want to be fighting for them, but things do drastically need to change in terms of our defensive output if we want to get European football. Attacking wise, we're brilliant. Tammy, as you can see, their history beckons. He's one of the top goal scorers in the league. He has consistently scored throughout the season, and yeah, he's just been brilliant. Well worth the $29.5 million we paid for him. If we don't get European football next year, quite a few of our players, if we're going to keep this kind of realistic, quite a few of our players are going to want to leave. Kudus, Paqueta, Ward-Prowse I think will probably stay. Tammy, he'll want to leave. Jarrod Bowen, I don't know. But yeah, players will want to leave if we don't get European football. Right now, the league does not look like a way of getting that. The FA Cup hasn't started yet. We've already been knocked out of the Carabao Cup. And obviously in the Europa League, we are through to the knockout rounds. We're going to have the final group stage game in today's episode. But yeah, we need these next... Well, we're not at the halfway point yet, but the next 19 games of the season need to be much, much, much better if we want to get into the Europa Conference League minimum. I'd say maybe 10 wins out of the 19. I think we can do that realistically if we just get better defensively. Here against Fulham though, very, very action-packed game early on. Half an hour in, it's that man, Tammy Abraham, puts the ball into the back of the net. He makes it 1-0 to ourselves, and things are looking up for us. This little formation here, I've dropped Paqueta. I've moved Kudus into the Paqueta role and Nonto out wide, and he is so quick and so strong. I thought about moving him to striker in the previous couple of episodes. He is staying out on that wing. The wingbacks can't handle him for the pace, and they can't handle him with the strength. He is just so good. He's a unique one. And there's another player on the right hand side that maybe we could sign as a backup to Jarrod Bowen. Goes by the name of Adama Traore. He plays for this Fulham team. Maybe we look to pick him up come January as another option off the bench to just burn defenders when we are late in the game and we need a goal. And maybe we'll switch to tactics. I think I'm going to switch to wing play for the tactics instead of counter-attack, just to see how that kind of works for us as we do go 2-0 up. It's another Tammy Abraham goal. And we were actually all the way to the 80th minute after that highlight, because the second half was pretty damn boring. Nothing really happened, and we just kind of saw out our victory, our 2-0 lead, should we say, holding on for a victory. Great save there from Leno. Another option potentially to replace Fabianski. I believe he only has 12 months left on his contract. I might be wrong there, but I'm not. But I think he has only got 12 months left on his contract in game. But 2-0 is going to be the final score. That is going to be our first clean sheet in the Premier League this season. Congratulations to Fabianski. It only took him till the month of December to keep a clean sheet in the Premier League. So, well done to him. Give him a nice little round of applause. You can see there, Antonio is the top goal scorer in the Europa League. This is going to be our final game. It's the Turkish team from our group. They have travelled to the London Stadium, and they actually get us kicked off in terms of goals. 34 minutes in, it's a nice free kick. Well placed. I think that's Abel Hernandez, who used to play for Norwich, I do believe. I might be wrong there. But 45 minutes in, just before half-time, Said Benrahma puts the ball in the back of the net, back onto level terms. I'm just going to be showing kind of the key, mainly goal highlights in this game, because it is the last game in the group that we have already qualified from. Fornals puts us in front for the first time in this game. Probably going to be his final goal for the club. He did agree to join Newcastle in the previous episode, so that is him, Danny Ings and Areola all leaving come January the 1st. So that's some nice offloadings, and we got about 30 million from all combined, which is, I think, is a nice bit of business for some aging players that just really aren't in our first team plans, and some of them aren't good enough for this team. So I'm happy with the dealings we've made there. 2-2. Now 2 goals conceded in this one by Fabianski. He's doing, just Fabianski type stuff. And if you remember in the previous episode, I thought Mashtavelli and Navas and Ramsdale, they're 3 options we had for goalkeepers. What I think I'm going to do, because we sold Areola, I think I'm going to sign Navas for cheap from PSG. He will become our backup, our kind of cup and Europa League goalkeeper. Fabianski will be completely dropped. He'll be gone. And then Giorgio Mashavelli, he should be an easier player to buy than Ramsdale. Obviously, we tried to buy the player from Chelsea, Ian Matson, in episode 1. They didn't want to deal with a local rival. I've got a feeling Arsenal are going to do the same thing. I'll test it. I'll see if they want to. But I think right now, Navas, for about that kind of 4-5 million mark, I think he should be available for. And I'm just going to call him Georgie, for maybe 30 to 40 million. I think should be reasonable. We did go on to win this one. Kufau scored his first goal of the season, his one and only attempt in the game, put it into the back of the net, and we did go 6 for 6 in the Europa League this season. Here's the group stages, all the other teams that will be progressing with us. The other English team, Liverpool, they are coming through. Couple of, well, not really any upsets, but you can see a couple of big boys are in this Europa League group stage, and the teams from the Champions League coming down. It is going to be really difficult to go on and win this one. And yeah, the board want me to. I think we can maybe get semi-finals. If we can get to the semi-finals, I'd be very, very happy with that one. But here against Wolves, it's a game we should be winning. We're back at the London Stadium. I mentioned in the previous episode that our record at the London Stadium is horrific. It is absolutely terrible. And it's continuing here against Wolves. We should probably be 2-0 up here. Kudus had 2 chances. Didn't really work the first one because he did hit it on his right foot. And yeah, it just didn't go too well. Into the second half, another chance to Ward Prowse from deep. Great strike, great save from the keeper. We've been all over him in this game. Chance after chance is coming our way, and it's just not finding the back of the net here. Nonto holding off his man Bueno, and he's just turning and running. Wolves have got experience with the Adama Traore tactic that they used to do. They put the bordeaux on him so no one could kind of grab hold of him. That's what we're doing with Nonto. He should have scored there. Really unfortunate that was saved by the keeper. He could have gone coast to coast. But it's still 0-0. Wolves have a chance here from the corner. Playing inside to Belgrade into Neto. Pedro Neto finds Mateus Cunha. And he finds the back of the net. After all the dominance we had all game, Wolves go 1-0 to the good. The story of our season. We just can't, when we have to, when we need to, when we want to, find the back of the damn net. We can score in these 4-3 losses, but we can't score to go 1-0 up. It's really annoying. Tammy, from kickoff, did go and make it 1-1. Yeah, we're scoring, like I said, we can score in these high-scoring games that we lose, but when we're in situations where we could potentially win a game 1-0, we just can't find the back of the damn net. Here, another chance is going to find our way. Nonto finds Paqueta. The shot is blocked. And we're still just at 1-1. Kudus made the run. Tammy kind of timed the ball a bit poorly there. He's a goal scorer. He's not a playmaker. And he did, unfortunately, end 1-1 with Wolves there. A game we should be winning. A game we should have won. Just didn't end the way we had planned here. Final game of today's episode. We are taking on Manchester United. Once again at the London Stadium, the Olympic Stadium, the Queen Elizabeth II Stadium, whatever you want to damn call it. And this is going to be another difficult game. It's another Big Six team. We've kind of folded to most of them. We held our own against Tottenham, but we still lost that one. We beat Chelsea. We just absolutely crumbled to Liverpool and to City. Yet to play Arsenal, but I'm not looking forward to that. I think they're probably going to beat us even more. I just got a feeling that won't be able to deal with Saka and Martinelli and Jesus and Hedegaard and just all of that. I just got a feeling we are going to get smashed in that one. It's not a feeling I should be taking because Arsenal's going to be the opening game of the next episode, so it's going to be fun. Here, though, against United, we are 1-0 down. We move into the later stages of the first half. There's a huge space here on our right-hand side. Sorry, their right-hand side, our left-hand side. Maguire's been forced over, opened up some space in the middle. Tammy allowed to turn his man. Tammy 1-on-1 with Onana. Tammy finds the back of the net. Brilliant. So what we signed him to do, he signed him to win the games against these bigger teams. He is the man that should be doing exactly that, and he's done it quite a lot this season. The defence and goalkeeper have just let him down. It's that simple. Ward-Prowse with another long-range effort. Great save from Onana. Does deny him the chance. And you can see there, Arsenal versus West Ham at the Emirates. Yeah, it is not going to end well. 1-1 though. The score of this game against United. Antony just absolutely does Walker-Peters there. He finds Morata. Morata finds Bruno Fernandes. And Bruno Fernandes goes and gets his second goal of the game, I do believe. Just before the hour mark, I was starting to get some confidence that maybe we could nick something in this one. And then Walker-Peters gives away a free kick. Fernandes steps over it. There's a big man at the near post. His name is Casemiro, and he finds the back of the net. 2 goals, 1 assist for Bruno Fernandes. And just like that, when I thought we might have a chance to nick a point, we go and concede 2 quick-fire goals. And the game has kind of basically ran away from us at this point. As Kudus turns his man brilliantly, finds the back of the net, and you see Kudus. There's Kudus, Eriksen, Onana, Antony, Frankie de Jong was playing in this game. There is a loads of ex-Ajax players, and Ten Hag, he's an ex-Ajax manager, on the field. I was actually noticed that during the game. It was pretty insane just how many there was. Poor clearance from Zuma almost results in us conceding a 4th and kind of just putting the final nail in the coffin of our potential comeback. Didn't quite end that way there, but Kudus nicks the ball off Diogo Dalot and just charges at this defence. They're weak, they're fragile, they've conceded twice to us already. Cuts it back across to Tammy Abraham. Great save from Onana, and Bowen tried to keep it in, but in the process, he touched it just as it crossed the line. And a goal kick is given to Manchester United. Final minutes of the game. It's counting down. We just need one last major chance, and maybe, just maybe, we can win this game. It's played across to Kudus. First time into Tammy. Tammy 1-on-1. And Onana saves to make it, well, to secure the victory for United. The exact reason we signed Tammy to win us games is the exact reason Onana was signed for United, to win them games, to make the big saves. And he has just done that against us, to deny us the chance of getting a point here against Manchester United. But that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.